Hello YouTube, this is Jesse from STEM APKs. Welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to continue where we left off in the last tutorial. As you recall, in the last tutorial, we created an instance, destroyed an instance, and show you how easy it is to do it. In this tutorial, we're going to continue creating what is called a physical device. In Vulkan, there are two types of devices. There are physical devices and there are logical devices. Once you have created an instance, you a physical device is normally a part of the system, like a graphics card. In my case, it's an NVIDIA card. It could be an accelerator, it could be a DSP or other component. A logical device, in the other hand, is a software abstraction of a physical device, as you can see here in the book, configuring a way that is specified by the application. But before you can create a logical device, first have to discover what kind of physical device we have connected to our system. So in this tutorial, where I'm going to walk you through is how you can find out the GPU count, how many GPUs you have in your system, and basically how to enumerate the physical devices in your system. So let's get started. Like I said, I'm reading from the book from the Vulkan programming guide, and like I introduced the Vulkan programming guide in the last tutorial, and that's where what this is coming from. So this is the code that I have here already ready, and as you can see, it's very similar to the last tutorial, but there's some additions to it. This is just like we had in the last tutorial, but here now we're having assert include, and we're going to show you how it's being utilized. This is all the same from the last tutorial, but this is new. Here is initializing the instance named info from the last tutorial, and it's named Vulkan samples enumerate. This is I just copy and pasted from the last tutorial, and nothing has changed. But here, this is where it's a little bit different, and we need to spend some time explaining what's going on here. Basically, it's an unsigned integer 32 underscore t, and that is a GPU count. So you're actually saying that you have at least one GPU connected. And what's going to happen is going to assert, is going to make sure that whether it's true or not, and it's going to enumerate the physical devices, info of the instance, the GPU count, okay, and a null pointer. Here, I'm sorry, a null. Here is asserting whether it's true or not, whether you have at least one, and here is asking for the information on those GPUs. Here is just like the result, the Vulkan K result is this right here, the result, and it's just enumerating the number of physical devices. So it's giving you information on the instance, GPU count, and the GPU data on the info instance. Here is asserting whether it's greater or equals to 1. All that means is if it's not less or equal to 1, it will give you an error. And here is just destroying the instance, just like we did in the last tutorial. And like I did in the last tutorial, I included some lines here to make sure that we know when things are being created and when things are being destroyed. And also it's going to print the number of devices that it finds. And one more. And so as you can see, I just added this part of the code to the last tutorial that we had. So when we run it, so let me close here, And as you can see, I have clear ls. I have two. I have the program that I just showed you open, and this is the binary that is being compiled already. So now let's execute, and this is what it does. So it tells you the instance Vulkan YouTube has been created. Number of physical devices found, one. That's what I have. I just have one graphics card connected. The instance Vulkan YouTube says hello. This is telling you that is active, that is live. And here the instance Vulkan YouTube has been destroyed. This is when the instance is destroyed by the Vulkan destroy command. And basically, this is just how easy it is to find out how many graphical uh, processing units you have connected. And in the next tutorial, because before you are able to create a logical device, you first have to know what kind of physical devices you have. In the next tutorial or in the next two tutorials, we'll go deeper into how to create a logical device. Okay, so this is the end of this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please click the like box, subscribe to my channel, follow me on GitHub, and I will see you next time with another tutorial. Take care.